What's up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my split, and I'm going to be talking about what I do in my split. And funny enough, I just made a video right now before it got dark, basically saying that I don't like talking about splits and what I do, and why I think they're overvalued and overemphasized, and they're not going to help you to talk about my split or that guy's split. But I'm going to talk about my split anyway, because you guys keep asking me, and you guys really want to know what I do. So, so okay, sure. I'll tell you guys what I do. So yeah, I've done a bunch of splits in my day. I've done 2 day full body per week, 4 day upper lower, 5 day upper lower, 6 day push pull legs, and right now I'm doing a 5 day asynchronous push pull legs like split. I don't like to say push pull legs. I don't like to say upper lower. Every split is unique, and the combination of lifts is unique. But anyway, I do 5 day asynchronous. Now, what does that mean? Am I just using complex words to confuse my audience and sell them programs? No, I do a split where I do 5 workouts in 1 week. So if it's push pull legs, I do push pull legs, rest, fourth day, push, and then pull, and then I rest. So let's do that again. Push, pull legs, rest. So that's 4. Push, pull. That's 6. And then the 7th day, rest day. And then the 8th day on the next Monday, that's legs. And that's how I start the cycle. That's asynchronous. It's not the same week to week. The days change. Monday could be chest. This week, Tuesday could be pull. And then next week, Monday is pull. And Tuesday is legs. You see? That's how it works. Asynchronous versus synchronous. It's not a 7 day week. That's all. But anyway, so yeah, I have evolved my split to be like that because that's just what my recovery demands and lifestyle allow me to do. What fits best for what I want to do. It's just what I want to do. I could try to do 6 day push pull legs again. And to be clear, I'm just gonna go on a quick aside. I know a lot of people say that 6 day doesn't work or it's overrated or this or that. I don't think it's all context dependent whether a 6 day push pull legs is right for you. If you have more free time and more recovery and your sleep is good and you have a good diet, then sure, try 6 day push pull legs. It's great. I did it for over a year, maybe a bit longer. It was great. It worked. I got bigger. Same with upper lower, 4 days. Just if you recover and you progress, you'll get bigger. But anyway, 6 day push pull legs. It's hard. It wasn't hard in the past. It's gone harder with more responsibilities, less free time to do 6 days. But also, it's hard to recover. And this is something that, as an individual, you will come it will happen to you, it might not happen to you. People are different. Their stimulus recovery adaptation SRA curves, it's a curve, are shorter, they're longer. It's impacted by exercise selection, how close you go to failure, this and that. So for some people, certain muscles take longer to recover and some don't. That's simple. And for me, it's also a preference thing where I don't see much value in hitting legs, specifically legs, twice every week. I prefer to have an additional rest day in between back or pull and legs. One, because I do rows and traps and all this other stuff, lats, and they overlap with stiff leg deadlifts, RDLs, whatever you want to call them. I do stiff legs. They overlap, so you have overlapping soreness. You do pull today and then you do your stiff legs the next day. The same muscles are worked twice in a row. So, just from practicality's sake, I'd rather have an extra rest day to recover between the pull and the legs. And also, not only that, but for chest, specifically the chest, the pecs, I have found that with movements that I do, with stretching, with a lot of muscle damage, yeah, they're really hard to recover from, and I don't do a lot of volume. You guys think maybe bodybuilding's about doing lots of volume? Not necessarily. No, no, it's all individual. Some people like higher volume, some people like lower volume. Some people don't thrive on higher volumes. Some people don't thrive on lower volumes. When you do lifts like me in the rep range, no, in the stretch positions like me, you can't do very much volume. I'm sorry. You're not going to do dips where your head touches your genitals or is level with your genitals for 5 sets or 6 sets in a workout. No way. No. No, that's not how it works. And if you do, you're not going to recover in 4 days or whatever. So in the past, when I did 6 day push pull legs, I'd have 2 recovery days, quote unquote, even though I'm working out before the next chest day. And then the other part of the week, I'd have 3 recovery days because you have 1 recovery day on a 6 day push pull leg split. So what happens is you under recover for chest on the 6 day push pull legs for me when I programmed it. And on this 5 day synchronous split, that's an 8 day training week, every chest workout has 3 days in between the next chest workout. And actually, on the second part of the week, when you do push, pull, that's 1 day. You do rest, and then like yeah, it's 3 days in between each workout of chest. And for me, this is individual. That is that fits my SRA curve for chest better. So when I come and hit chest and other stuff, I'm more recovered. I don't have soreness. My performance goes up better week to week. I don't plateau as easily because I have an extra rest day for chest and also for legs. Legs also get more recovery. For me, they don't need more recovery. That's just how I do things because I don't prioritize legs because I don't see them as a priority. I don't think I need to maximize my frequency for legs. I don't even think maximizing frequency like that is that important anyway. What's the difference between a 7 day split and an 8 day split? It's marginal. It's non-existent, honestly. Oh, you only did legs twice every 8 days. You didn't do it twice every 7 days. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. But what does matter is the extra recovery for the legs, for the chest. And because of that, I do 5 day synchronous, among other reasons. And it works much better. And I like it. It's much more fun. 5 days per week versus 6 days. 6 days can become a bore. But even so, I still deload. You guys know me. I'm a pro deloader. I'm supposed to do it every sixth. After 6 training weeks, which is actually 7 actual weeks because every training week is 8 days, not 7. 8 times 6 is 48 days. So I'm supposed to do a deload on the 7th week, technically the 8th week, but I do it probably 1 day sooner. I always skip the final leg day before a deload because I'm just already demotivated. It's all motivation based. And what else? What else? What else do I do for my split that's unique? Let's see. I like to do asynchronous muscle groups as well. And what I mean by that is sometimes on a push workout, I will combine chest and side delts together and do a fear press, one of these, because it's so synergistic with your chest and your front delts to work the side delts together. But then later in the week, I might do a handstand press on a pull day, and it isn't quite as synchronous or synergistic with your chest because it's not working your chest and it's not really working your side delts very well. So it actually lines up better with the back because of the upper traps, lower traps, scapular elevation, and also elevators and all these other little back muscles, rotator cuffs that are in the back. So funny enough, one push day I do side delts, one pull day I do side delts. And sometimes I'll do that with abs as well. Sometimes on one push day, because ab exercises can also work your triceps substantially. They can work your chest substantially because this motion right here, it works your pec major, it works your pec minor, upward scapular rotation, shoulder flexion beyond 120 degrees, works your lower pecs. Because of that, I will flip the muscle group on a different day. One day will be push workout for abs, one day will be pull workout for abs. Side delt, same thing. That's only for some muscle groups, that's not for everything, obviously. That's one of those little nuances that you figure out when you lift a long time. What you can do. Does it fit your recovery? Does it fit your SRA curve? If it fits your SRA curve, then it's good and you should do it. But if something doesn't fit your SRA curve, you're not going to recover and adapt. So it's bad and you should do something else. Simple, right? Um, and also, one of these weird, one of the weird things that are my own quirk that I prefer, that how I see things, I see the chest and the biceps as more synergistic for muscle building than the chest and the triceps. You guys might not like it, but that's how I see it. When you do a really deep fly, it's chest and it's biceps. When you do pec deck all the way, chest and biceps. When that kind of stuff. They work together on fly and all the crazy BS that I do. They work synergistically really, really damn well. Idiot curls, but and also for a back, it's very synergistic with your long head of the triceps. All these pullover motions, all of these elbow rollouts, even abs are synergistic with your back because in this position, a lot of lat, a lot of long head, abdo rollouts and all those ab exercises work every damn muscle in your body. They're like the deadlift of the upper body. Like, I'm not joking. But yeah, anyway, so I will combine chest and bicep exercises a lot, and I will use that because by not working the triceps and chest as much together, that allows me to isolate the triceps more, which are actually a bigger weak point on me than my biceps. So it means I get to focus on my triceps more by having less fatigue from chest lifts in my tricep lifts. So my performance on tricep lifts is better. So I progress better on triceps. And because biceps and chest work so well together, they just progress together. Isn't that great? And also, I like to combine back and legs in terms of stiff leg deadlifts because stiff leg deadlifts work the traps, erectors, rhomboids, rear delts, lats, and if you go deep enough, it also includes the outer lats. Teres major. That's so great. I like to combine exercises that are synergistic, that they work many muscle groups because I'm not an isolation guy. You guys don't see me do very much isolations. I don't like doing lifts that only target one muscle very much. Um, yeah, so we talked about my 5 day synchronous push pull legs like split. We talked about how I like to combine muscle groups. Oh, yeah. And I like to focus more on the outer lats. In general, I like to do workouts that bias for pull the outer lats more and other stuff like calves and shoulder side delts. And I relegate 1 day stiff leg deadlifts to train the traps and the erectors and the lats and all that stuff, lower lats. That's how I like to do it. I don't like to do very many rows, very many row variations. I don't even like pull-ups very much, even though I do them. But I do focus on the outer lats. I focus on this stuff right here. What is it? Like right here. That's what I focus on when I'm doing pull workouts and the lower traps and all that. Deadlifts. I like deadlift variations, stiff leg deadlifts. I think that's all. I think, oh yeah, and one of these, you gotta give him one of these, even though I'm basically dead, right? I'm starved, right? I have no muscle. So that's the video, guys. You guys wanted to know what my split is? There you go. That's the mindset behind it, what I do, and all that. See you later, guys.